Guys, seriously, I didn't go to sleep. So I saw Black Panther last night, and I didn't go to sleep until like 3 a.m. because I was like racking my brain about it, researching the film, um, and I spent all day taking notes. So if you see me looking at my phone a lot, it's me sifting through all the notes that I've taken all day. So we're going in deep. We're going in deep. Okay, we're gonna just dissect this bad boy. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn, get your Sour Patch Kids, get your whiskey, do what you gotta do, cause we're going in deep. So here we go. Full spoilers. All right. Now, I wrote this little summary. That I'm just gonna. So Black Panther, I think it's bold. I think it's ambitious. I think it's epic, fun, surprising depth, humor, and it's got really just fully realized characters. Wakanda is so beautifully brought to life that it is a character unto itself. The execution of the narrative is not exactly where I would want it to be, but it's still a great film. It's just it's just not next level storytelling for the genre as a whole for me. So let's get deep here. I'm gonna start. Where do I want to start? Do I want to start with negatives or? I'm gonna start with positives. Let's start with the positives, okay? And obviously the rating will be at the end. Okay. First positive: the introduction of Wakanda is goosebumps inducing. Okay, holy shit! Every shot of Wakanda and the color palette. Well, let me just stop there. Okay, we're gonna have to go full screen for this because seriously, Wakanda is fucking gorgeous here. I'm about to just geek out about how Wakanda looks. Okay, seriously, oh my god, when we first see Chadwick Boseman, when we first see Black Panther flying into Wakanda, right? Which is actually happening right here. Um, the introduction of Wakanda is perfect. There were these great, like, huge widescreen shots of people like riding horses against the horizon, and just these big, sweeping shots of the city, its interiors. Like, it's just this city, this fucking little country, basically. Wakanda is extraordinary. It is such a fully realized world. Like, I walking away from the film, I felt like I had a full knowledge of a full taste of what their culture is like, what their morals are like, what their architecture is like, what their just vibrant, just just gorgeous color palettes that they have for their clothing and usage of primary colors. Wakanda is just so sick. You could literally, like, you know how they're making like Star Wars Land and Anaheim and then for Florida for the Disney World, you know, like or Disneyland, whichever the fuck. But they're making Star Wars Land, which is gonna be available in 2019. They should make a fucking Wakanda land, okay? We should start a petition right now to go to fucking Wakanda. Cause I'll do that shit. I will literally pay money to go to a fucking to scale replica of fucking Wakanda somewhere, okay? Shit. Don't even give a fuck if it's a theme park. I'll fucking go. Okay, if they can make Star Wars land, you goddamn right they can make Wakanda land or some shit. But yeah, I was just blown away. And like just the technology. Like you can literally make a whole fucking show inside of Wakanda that has nothing to do with Black Panther. You could literally do that. That's how just immersive and just how detailed this world is. The way it's presented to us on screen, it was I was really just blown the fuck away by that. Seriously. Oh my god, Ryan Coogler did such a great job. Another thing that I want to say is that another huge positive is the cinematography is so well done. Ryan Coogler, I mean, he's only really made in terms of like features. Like he made Fruitvale Station, which is so fucking haunting, Jesus Christ. And then he made Creed. Fruitvale Station, I would have to like rewatch it again to figure out what rating I would give it specifically. But it's a great film. It's a great film. Creed though, that was like 2015 or some shit. I gave Creed a 10 out of 10. I adored Creed. As much as it's loved, bizarrely, I feel like it's a very underrated masterpiece, in my opinion. Creed. It is so good. It took something so familiar and just breathed so much life. Just rejuvenated the whole Rocky cinematic franchise, in my personal opinion. Like Creed was so good. Fuck. Like that one sequence that was, it was like a fight. And there might have been two, but there's definitely one fight sequence that was done like entirely in one take, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. Ryan Coogler is someone to keep track of. The kid is mad talented. God damn, mad talented. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, the cinematography. The cinematography is just, I like the camera work. There's like little moments sprinkled throughout Black Panther where there's these like fleeting moments that are done in one take, and it's just gorgeous. But like at the very beginning of the film, during the flashback sequence in 1992, I believe it's in Oakland, California. Like when you're seeing like the kids like playing basketball, or whether the camera is following T'Challa as he's beating the fuck out of people in the jungle, and in this sequence here, we're gonna have to go full screen because it's a really dark sequence, like literally dark. But yeah, whether it's in 1992, the kids playing basketball, or during this sequence where Black Panther is just fucking these guys up, right? Right. One thing I noticed during those two sequences, especially, and of course throughout the rest of the film, but like, it's just apparent that whoever is commanding the camera work is about to be a new master. I mean, like, it just, the coordination of these shots, these smooth, buttery smooth tracking shots, are just insane. They are just fantastically, like, from a technical standpoint. Obviously, I got some criticisms coming. We'll get to that. But seriously, Ryan Coogler should be so fucking proud. Like, his direction is just spot on. It's just spot on. Yes, I have, negatives. But, like, negatives aside, he just did an awesome job bringing this world to life and visually capturing this world and these characters. Another thing that I thought was another huge positive. I usually, this kind of thing kind of irks me sometimes, but the exposition at the beginning of the film, the very, very beginning of the film, we get this very tight exposition montage where basically it's giving us just a one-on-one on, like, okay, what is Wakanda? What is vibranium? What does that shit mean? Like, it was just so, the exposition was so well done. It was so concise. It was so memorable, surprisingly. Like, a lot of times when, the last Resident Evil movie, whatever the fuck it was called, it was so terrible. The last Resident Evil movie, it tried to do this tactic, and it failed miserably. Honestly, this exposition at the beginning of Black Panther was perfect. It felt like it lasted for like maybe 2 minutes, and like just in that brief moment of exposition, like I had everything I needed to know as the movie unfolded. Like, just bam, I immediately had a fantastic, concise telling of like the history of these Wakandans. I know exactly what this vibranium metal is and the technology, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like I don't know. It was like someone just gave me a really cool little booklet or something like that. Like a visual booklet. I don't know. It was just like the coolest. What do you call that shit? The word is escaping me. But either way, the exposition was just perfect. It just gave me everything that I needed to know in such a short amount of time, in such a memorable way, and it was just nice and concise. So I just really liked that. Um, Moving on, the story. Oh, okay. The story arc. Another big positive. The story arc for Black Panther was perfect. Was perfect. All outside of my negatives for the film. Obviously, it was perfect. Like just the whole fact that um, because in Civil War, Black Panther's father was killed, and in this film, he's going back to Wakanda to you know to take ownership of the throne. But he's flawed, he's got insecurities, he's got self doubt, he's not perfect, you know, and like he like loses, like literally borderline loses his life, you know what I'm saying? Finds out about the big betrayal with his father, and like goddamn, like his whole arc, I just thought was so dope, so dope. This is probably the best. I think for me personally, this is probably the best solo Marvel film that we've received so far from the MCU. Yeah. Like for example, like Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't really count because it's like a group, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think this is the best like solo hero film. I guess Captain America: Civil War is a solo film. Fuck, I hate that shit. Like I don't know, like Captain America: Civil War. It doesn't really feel like a solo film for me. Like I get that it technically is, because it's Captain America in the title, but like Captain America: Civil War is like a fucking um. It's like a Avengers 2.0 movie to me. So. Uh, Shit, I think I'm gonna have to retract that statement. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. Black Panther it's very very high on the list because Captain America: Civil War is my favorite Marvel film from the MCU so far. It just is. Um, so yeah, fuck. God damn it. I guess technically speaking, Civil War is a solo film, but fuck. Black Panther is like the next best one after that. Shit. Moving on. Is there anything else I want to add to that? Not particularly. The plot twist with the sequence that takes place in 1992 in Oakland, California, was so unexpected. It was so unexpected. Like when they just unveiled that, you know, um, T'Challa's father, fucking, not only killed Black Panther's uncle, but just like the uncle's son was just left behind outside of Wakanda. They just abandoned this boy, Killmonger. Just abandoned him. That whole that was so. By the way, God, I always forget to mention this at the beginning of the videos. I'm not well versed with the history of Black Panther. I don't have like encyclopedic knowledge of the comics. Sue me, but I don't. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, that whole plot twist was just so great. It was just executed just perfectly, and it was so insane to think that prior to Black Panther, it's like, oh my god, shit, Black Panther, his father was just so brutally killed, and now in this film, it's like now he has like a whole different viewpoint, a whole different perspective of his dad. It's like finding out that your dad was a part of the problem with this whole like Me Too movement thing going on with women. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's equivalent to like finding out that your dad was like fucking Harvey Weinstein or some shit. It's just like, wait, what? Fucking, it's just like, goddamn, it's like my dad did something like super fucking dark as shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, it's just like, Jesus Christ, Dad. Fuck. He has like a whole new outlook on his dad. Um, it, though to be fair, I think his dad is like miles ahead of Harvey Weinstein. But moving on, because I know somebody was there. I don't know. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, just the knowledge that your dad has done something like just not morally sound. It's just like, god damn. Like, it's like, can't believe my dad did that. I just thought that was a great story arc. I thought that was just fascinating. It's like, how do you move forward from that as Black Panther, who is just like the most morally sound. That's another thing. Chadwick Boseman's his performance is so fucking impeccable. As he's just so great as Black Panther. Where's fucking get off the screen, you dirty bastard? Where is Oh my god, here we go. What a glorious image right there. I mean, just look, he just is. I've heard little whispers from some people like, oh, I don't understand why he was cast. Like, what? Kill yourself, okay? He was perfect. He was perfect as Black Panther. The physicality, he's got it down. All right. The accent, he just nails the accent. I don't freeze. He just nails the accent. He's so good. Like, he's just so compelling. He's just so convincing. He's just 100% convincing as Black Panther, T'Challa. Like God, it's just so perfect to me. Perfectly cast. Yeah, no issues with his performance. Outstanding. I mean, for fuck's sake, the whole cast is great. Honestly, was that my next positive? It wasn't, but we're gonna skip ahead again. We're gonna skip ahead because the cast in general is awesome. Some of my highlights, because I mean, there's so many people in the cast. Got OGs like Angela Bassett and fucking Forrest Whitaker. There's just so much greatness, so much greatness to this cast. But I'm just gonna pick some highlights that stood out for me in terms of performances. Obviously, Chadwick Boseman, but Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Wright as Shuri, Black Panther's sister, and Andy Serkis as Claw. Let me tell you something. Andy Serkis, people are fucking sleeping on Andy Serkis. I mean, for God's sakes, my boy was... he's done so much. But, he played King Kong in the 2005 film. Golem, Caesar, in the Planet of the Apes movies as of recent. He's just God, like his body of work is just so dope. And like he's just a truly talented actor, I think he's just, when people talk about great actors, he's just so painfully overlooked, and it's just such a goddamn shame because he's just a remarkable talent. And in this film, he just disappears inside this role. I thought he was hilarious. He's just so eccentric, like the whole SoundCloud shit, I just totally nailed it. But to me, this brings us to our next positive. Killmonger. Okay. Let me tell you something. Michael B. Jordan was the perfect choice as Killmonger. Okay. Shit. I can barely contain my glee. Let me see if I can find the do I got the okay. Dog, look at me. Hold on. Look at me. Dog, come on. The introduction of fucking Killmonger was so good. It was so good. It was just so different. You know? The introduction was so different. It was like, compared to what we've seen in the MCU, his introduction and his character is so different. It's so distinctive, so vivid, so memorable. You know, and another thing that is so huge about his villain, about what's so huge about Killmonger is that he's understandable and he's relatable. You know, a lot of his perspectives and actions are completely understandable. You know, would I do same actions? Well, no, because I'm not an evil person like he is. But like, I understand why he's making these decisions. Like when he's fighting Black Panther, he's like, I've waited my whole life for this. Like he meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why he won. Fuck. I think he was like a. Excuse me. I think he was like a. What was he? What was like an ex fucking. I forgot what his goddamn background was. Hold on a second. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, I think he was like an ex-U.S. Black Ops soldier or some shit. Like, goddamn. he is the best in the MCU, okay? He is the best Marvel villain so far. Period. That's it. That's it, okay? He's better than Loki. Can I say something? Can I go on a tangent about Loki here for a second? Before I do, let me bring up a more badass picture of my boy. Okay, here we go. My boy, fucking BJ. Probably shouldn't have. I didn't think about that prior to. We'll just say Michael B. Jordan. Anyway. For God's sakes, he is the best. He's the best, okay? I know a lot of people are like, Loki's the best. I'm sorry. Hate me all you want, but I think that Loki is a fucking terrible villain. I think that Loki is a great character. He's a terrible villain, okay? Like I like the Avengers, the first one. I gave the first Avengers like an 8 out of 10. I know, I'm like in an extreme minority that doesn't think that the first Avengers is like the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I thought Loki was a terrible villain, okay? He didn't do anything substantial to the Avengers in terms of like harm or like damage, you know? Shit. Am I misremembering? Because the last time I checked, even the Hulk himself, like in like 14 seconds, literally took Loki by like the leg or some shit and was just like a fucking green gorilla. Okay, Loki was a terrible villain. Great character though. Great character. He is a great character and a great villain. You know what I'm saying? Because he did substantial damage. You know, he really left the fucking mark. Fuck, he just borderline killed Black Panther. Like, Black Panther, like, legitimately lost. For real. Okay, and, like, he literally became king. Granted, it didn't last that long, but still, like, that's fucking insane. Oh my god. I really gotta gush about fucking Killmonger here for a second. The fact that like his father was not only killed but like he was abandoned, it's just like damn. And he just like grew up without a dad. You know, like there's so many people who could relate to that, not growing up without the original father. You know what I'm saying? Growing up with just resentment and rage and just feeling orphaned and like God, it's just he was just so fully developed that it's fucking insane to think that they just killed him already. Another thing that was really cool is like the scars on his body, like his torso, like they're each scar signifies like someone that he killed. So it's just like you look at like they have all these fucking people that he's fucking murdered. He's like like the perfect killing machine, you know. God damn, he's so dope. And there were so many great moments with him. Another thing that I thought was intense was like his reasoning behind wanting to not only become king, because I mean, you know, he has a right to rule. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of, in a way, he kind of came from nothing in a way, and then he becomes king, and now he's like, fucking, I want Wakanda to rule the world. You know, we control the world. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start fucking helping out more people like us around the world. You know what I'm saying? That's the way things should be. We should be bettering the world. You know, through brute force. You know, and it's like I'm not one for murdering people, but like I understand where he's coming from. You know, I really do, you know? And I just thought that was really totally fucking unexpected. Totally unexpected. There's just so many moments with him that just, like, took me aback, blew my mind. Like, when, like, he had, like a girlfriend, you know? And, when push came to shove, he was just like, fuck it. He just totally shot that bitch. He was just like, whatever. Okay, I got a mission to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Even just killed Andy Serkis. He was just like, fuck it, I got a mission to accomplish, you know? And I was just like, Jesus Christ. One of the most determined villains of the MCU, for sure. Like, he's just getting shit done, you know? Also love when Killmonger, he kills Claw, Andy Serkis, and he drags his dead body to Wakanda as a token to Wakambi, played by let me bring him up because I'm probably gonna Daniel Kaluuya. But yeah, brings the dead body in front of him. And it's just like just slaps his dead body down. He's like, "You gonna let me in now, huh?" Or some shit. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. This man means business, okay? He means business, okay? He aims to murder you, okay? He aims to murder you. Oh, God. Is there anything else I want to say about Killmonger at the current time? No, but yeah, he's the best. He's the best Marvel villain we got so far. He's the best one. No. What about Vulture? No. What about Zemo? No. Okay? He's the best one. For me. It's the best. That's it. Another thing that I really liked, another big positive, is that I love that Black Panther is flawed, you know? Like when he fights M'Baku, played by Winston Duke, you know? Like that dude wanted to fight him because he was like, what the fuck? You know, I don't believe in your ideals. You fucking let your father die. How'd you let your father die? Which is it's kind of a low blow, but it's a genuine criticism. You know, and he actually like Black Panther gets this shit kind of fucked up by Baku for a bit. You know what I mean? I was just like, whoa, okay, so I guess he's not perfect, you know? When oh shit, what's old boy's name? Martin Freeman, Everest. Or Everett, right? Well, Martin Freeman. I'm just gonna call him. I should just call him fucking Bilbo. But when is there a picture? Yeah. You know, like when Black Panther, you know, like he gets shot, bullet hits his spine, right? And Black Panther was like, "No, we'll take him back to our land. We'll save his life." I was like, "What? Like, I don't agree with that. What the fuck? No, you're gonna bring this man into Wakanda? He could single-handedly destroy all Wakanda just from his knowledge of the place. Okay, you're gonna let him go? You know, like I didn't agree with that. You know, I did not. I don't agree. I mean, I don't think we should take the fucking Killmonger route. Okay, but I totally disagree with Black Panther in terms of like, you know, should the outside world know about Wakanda? I think that they should, because it's just an inevitability. Again, I don't think we should go the Killmonger route and fucking just murder and just conquer everybody and just put everybody under our boot heels. Like, I don't think we should take that route. But yeah, like the world does deserve to know about Wakanda because it is an inevitability. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like that. You know, there were layers to Black Panther. You know, he wasn't just like this perfect Jesus Christ figure or something like that. You know, this like divine God. You know, he was a king, but you know he had self doubt. He had insecurities. He had weaknesses. He's not a perfect leader. He just wasn't like automatically the best fighter there is out there, you know. And I thought that I don't know. I just thought that was cool. It made Black Panther more relatable, more interesting to me, more of a fascinating figure. Another thing that I thought was really fascinating was that Black Panther lost to Killmonger. Just brutally. Fucking Killmonger literally picked up Black Panther's body and just threw his ass off the fucking waterfall. You know, that had me shook. Okay, that had me shook. It was. I wish the execution. We'll get to that, but it like it just blew my mind that they did that. I just thought that was insane. Oh yeah, or even like him actually considering healing and saving Killmonger's life at the end of the film. I was just like, what? I would have never done such a thing. Are you insane? This fool's like Jason Voorhees with a mouth. Like, fuck no. Like Killmonger, I would have decapitated Killmonger if anything. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that like I disagreed with Black Panther at times, and that he was like a flawed hero. He wasn't perfect. I just thought that was awesome. Oh, the final line of dialogue from Killmonger is extraordinary. T'Challa, maybe we can heal you. Maybe we can heal you. Killmonger, why? So you can lock me up? Nah, bury me in the ocean with my ancestors because they knew death was better than bondage. Yo, let me tell you something. As far as the MCU goes, this is the best Marvel quote, or this is the best villain. This is the best line of dialogue from a villain ever so far. Like that is such a haunting, powerful statement right there. Like I actually got like I just like broke out in goosebumps when he said that shit. I was like that is the hardest that is the hardest final words that you could say as a goddamn villain. Jesus. Wow, that was deep. For real. I haven't been that taken aback since like I heard Kendrick Lamar say my heart's as dark as the heart of an Aryan. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first heard that, I was like, is it? Is he saying? Is he saying? Oh man, that was deep. Fuck me, that was deep. Whew. Good God. Good God. Is there any other? Is there any other positives that sort of spring to mind at the current time? Positives. Oh, the humor. The humor. Jesus. Almost forgot. Yeah, the humor. I thought the humor was very effective. I'm just kidding. We're vegetarians. That shit was fucking hilarious from M'Baku. Let me see here. I never freeze. That was great. A lot of the moments with with Black Panther and his sister, there were some really awesome comedic moments that just had me giggling. But shout out to his sister. Okay, the that's another positive in itself right there. The relationship between his sister and himself was just so fucking adorable. It was so dope. She was like what's his name? The weapons specialist from James Bond. I think it's like Q or some shit. She was essentially like that. I think that's something that a lot of people have been saying, but that's only because it's fucking true. Okay, like, it really is. She really is very much so like that figure from James Bond. But yeah, what are those? And like that was great. One thing that was really cool, I almost just choked on myself, but one thing that was really cool, another positive, the usage of technology I thought was pretty fascinating. Like when Andy Serkis and Martin Freeman were talking, and like Black Panther was listening in with this thing behind his ear, or when she was like driving this hologram car, I guess, and like in fucking Korea, there was a car that was driving itself, and it was because of her. Or I guess a better way of saying it is she was driving a hologram car in Wakanda that was driving a real car in Korea. Yeah, the usage of technology was dope. And I liked how this little center here, it was almost like equivalent to like a bat cave. Do I have a picture? Got too many damn pictures. Yeah, right here. This kind of reminded me of the bat cave a little bit. And how perfect is the Black Panther suit? There were a couple of different variations in the film, but still, the suit was dope. I feel like 80% of the time it's fucking like CGI though, but still, the suit is dope. Love the suit. It's very cool. But yeah, the humor. What else? The humor was really spot on. There was one moment that had me dying. Okay, it was in the third act. Black Panther, he shows up in like a really dramatic way, right? Right here. Black Panther, he shows up in a super dramatic way, he's walking like this. Fucking Killmonger's response was, he was just like, "What's up?" Like, me and my buddy Eric, we fucking damn near pissed ourselves because it was just like the most unexpected response from a villain. It was so unexpected. I thought, you would think he would just say some stereotypical bullshit, but nah, just Killmonger just like no fucks given, just like sees Black Panther coming, and Killmonger's just like, "What's up?" Like I thought that was perfect. That was dope. I like that shit. That was dope. Oh yeah, I gotta shout out this actress. Shit, I'm not exactly sure how to play or how to play. I'm not exactly sure how to say her name. It's like Dana or Diane. I'm not exactly sure how to say her name, but the chick who plays Michonne, I thought she was really, really awesome. Apologies for my ignorance. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce her name, but yeah, I thought she just was getting down with her bad self with that fucking spear. Okay, when they were fighting inside that one building, and I'm pretty sure it was in Korea. First off, just shout out to all these bad, bald. God, just look at them. Just look at them. Okay, these women are fucking warriors. Okay, literally warriors. Okay, they will straight up just rip you the fuck apart with them goddamn staffs. But oh yeah, by the way, shout out to the queen. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, my woman. Shout out to her. But seriously though, where's that one? Where's that one fucking building at? Yeah, I'm gonna go full screen on this one because it's a little bit. It's kind of a small image, but yeah, the fight sequences in here when fucking Michonne was just fucking up those guards and shit with the staff, I was like, good God. She was just ripping people apart. It was just completely dope. Oh my God. Hey, real shit. Real shit. If there's a way to buy this mask, I'm not fucking playing. Let me know. Okay, if there's a way that I can buy an exact replica of this bitch or as close as I can get, I want this mask. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I want this mask. I want it bad. He looked so dope in that mask. Dog. Hold on a second. I think there's come on, look at me. I want this mask, okay? It's like the hardest thing ever. It's so dope. Killmonger's the fucking shit, bro. It's so dope. Also, I love this moment here. Burn it all! You know? That was dope. Yeah. Loved it. I think there was one other fucking thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, one last positive. Okay, one last one. I loved when they would take that weird serum or whatever the fuck, and they would get buried, and they would go to the, and they would go to the afterlife, right? Oh wait, are we still big screened? Oh, anyway, they would go to this afterlife right here. The first time they went here, I was just like, whoa. And when Michael B. Jordan went there as well, it's really dope. It's really dope. The cinematography here is just outstanding. The use of the color palette here is amazing. When Michael B. Jordan went there, that was just so deep, you know. And he sees his dad, and again, you totally understand where the rage is coming from with Killmonger. But alas, let's talk about the negatives. Okay, holy shit, we're already 42 minutes in. Good lord. Yeah, let's talk about negatives here. I spent 42 minutes talking about positives. Shit, I really like this movie. But negatives. Let's make this blunt. I think the movie's overlong, in my personal opinion. Why? You feel the length of the film. Like, this is the first Marvel film in quite some time where I was like, oh, wow, that felt long. Holy shit. It just as a whole, the film just feels overlong. It just feels too long for me personally. Okay? As the third act was beginning, I remember being like, oh, man, I'm really feeling this 2 hours and 14 minutes, you know? So yeah, I think the pacing could have been done a bit better, you know. Maybe there could have been some scene trimming or something, because it just felt long, and that's not something I should have ever paid attention to, you know. When I watch Seven Samurai from 1954, okay, that bitch is like 3 or 4 hours, okay. I'm never once thinking like, oh man, this movie is really long. I'm just totally wrapped up in the story, and then when it ends, I'm like, oh goddamn, 4 hours went by, you know. You know, if I'm watching The Godfather, if I'm watching Interstellar, you know, whatever the fuck. If I'm watching Lord of the Rings, Return to King, Lawrence of Arabia, I'm not thinking like, oh god, this movie's so long. I'm just totally wrapped in the movie because it's so fucking good. And when it ends, I'm just like, what? How much time passed? You know. So yeah, I think the film's just a little bit too long, in my personal opinion. Another big negative is that I think that Killmonger needed more airtime. And I wish that he had not been killed. You know, killing Killmonger in this film is equivalent to like if Heath Ledger lived until today. If Heath Ledger never died, but for some reason after The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger never returned to play the Joker again. It'd just be like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a similar situation here. It's like, why kill Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger? He was so perfect. What you kill him for? You know what I'm saying? Why? Like, shit, when he first shows up in the film, like, so many scenes go by before we see him again. It's just like, what the fuck? Well, I mean, I guess you could say, his character was not overused. I suppose you can say that. But I just feel like his screen presence wasn't satisfying enough. I wanted more from Killmonger, I wish that we saw some flashbacks uh, into what he was like when he used to be in the U.S. Black Ops. I think we could have gotten some scenes from that time period. I wish that we seen a little bit more with him as King. I think if we had more sequences with Killmonger as King, we could have gotten to some very thought-provoking, really dark territory, and aspects of that could have been a perfect segue into Killmonger coming back in a sequel, my opinion. But yeah, I wish there was more Killmonger. There was not enough for me. Another negative, the emotional scenes did not pack the punch that they deserved. When when Killmonger fights Black Panther, defeats him, throws him over the waterfall, it's a good scene, but like it didn't have that visceralness. It didn't have that savageness. It didn't have that darkness of like the one-on-one fight between Bane and Batman in The Dark Knight Rises. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the fight, when we see T'Challa falling down to the waterfalls, I was like, damn, I can't believe that happened. Color me impressed. When Bane breaks Batman's back in The Dark Knight Rises, and when Bane punches Batman in the face until like he rips off a piece of the cowl and just walks away with a piece of the mask and just flings it away. There's that section of the Batcave that explodes, and now Bane has access to all of like Batman's mansion. He has full access to his Batcave, to his tanks. I don't know, just like that moment of The Dark Knight Rises was just so dark. I was so shooketh when I saw that in 2012. I was just like, how's Batman gonna come back from this? Oh my goodness. What the fuck? That was dark as fuck. Like, it just impacted me so emotionally. I didn't really get that same emotional impact from when Killmonger defeats Black Panther, what else? Like when Black Panther finds out about the betrayal from his father, it's a great plot twist, but it didn't hit like it should have. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when Iron Man finds out the truth about his parents in Civil War, okay, and he looks at Captain America and he realizes that Captain America has been keeping this secret from him. That part in Civil War was so dark. I was so triggered when I saw that. I was just like, what? No, Cap! Don't tell me that No! Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? That was so unexpectedly dark. Jesus Christ. That was so emotional. You know what I'm saying? I totally felt for Iron Man, Like, like, it just, like, yes, like, the plot twist with Black Panther's dad, like, it's a great idea, but it just didn't have that emotional impact of Iron Man finding out about how his parents died, or that one mother going off on Iron Man at the beginning of Civil War. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know, just the emotional scenes, they didn't really resonate with me. There was never a moment in Black Panther where I was just like, there was never a moment emotionally in Black Panther where I was just like, whoa. like that really hit me in the feels. Like that just didn't happen. Just me personally. Um, that one final line of dialogue from Killmonger, I think that was the only moment in Black Panther where emotionally I was kind of rocked, you know, because that was just insane. But that's about it. What else? Jesus Christ, we're about to hit the hour mark. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, the emotional scenes just weren't that deep for me. Really didn't affect me substantially personally. The action scenes are fun, but nothing exceptional. Nothing magnificent. Nothing extra extraordinary, okay? They're fun, but for God's sakes, this isn't like the Raid 2 up in this bitch. And honestly, after watching Creed, I'm surprised that like the action scenes aren't like the Raid 2. You know what I'm saying? You would think that like after watching like Creed or just thinking about, you know, like how could we take the action scenes from Black Panther, especially after we've had great things as we have from Marvel live action wise, like say Daredevil, you know, on Netflix, you know, you would think that the action sequences would be the best to date in a solo MCU film, but I don't think that they are. They're fun, they're entertaining action sequences, but it's nothing masterful in my personal opinion. You know, there's no action sequence in Black Panther that's just masterful, something we've never seen before. Oh, no, not to me personally. The action scenes, they work, but it's nothing like 10 out of 10 personally. Um, let's see here. The CGI. For the most, when the CGI, there's just too many instances. I guess to put it to you bluntly, there's too many instances where the CGI is way too noticeable, and it feels unfinished. A lot of times, actually, like, let me see, particularly in the third act. Okay, like specifically during Okay, yeah. Like during this moment right here, when Killmonger's fighting all these fucking bald bitches, right? Okay, yeah, like at this point in the third act and onward, there's so much bad uh, CGI. Like literally, there was CGI that you know what we're gonna have to go full screen for this one because this image is a little bit hard to see. There was one moment where like the CGI was so bad that like it was like Neo fighting 100 Agent Smiths Matrix Reloaded bad. Like this moment right here where Killmonger and Black Panther have a final battle and they're falling and punching each other through this moment. I mean, the CGI was just blatant. Okay, it was like in your face. That is, it was like it might as well have been flashing on the screen fake. I'm sorry to because I could tell some people probably being triggered by my comments, but I'm just keeping honest with you. It was just so noticeably fake, noticeably green screen. Oh my god, there was one moment where in the third act where Chadwick Boseman's like probably about to die, right? And he's covered in snow, and Black Panther he goes to the afterlife again, right? And he sees his dad. Okay, literally, I swear to God. Okay, when he because it's after Killmonger defeats him, throws him off the waterfall, right? And they put that shit in him, that liquid. He goes to the afterlife. He sees his dad. There's a moment that is exactly like this image, and he's talking to his dad. And I swear to God, in that moment in the third act, it literally looks like Chadwick was standing in front of like just green screen, like just it was just the shot did not look good. It was like literally Rick Grimes standing atop the trash heap looking out over the land in season 7 bad. Like it was just like green screen was fucking apparent. Okay, shit. I wish I could lie and say otherwise, but I can't. Okay, a lot of the CGI just felt just unfinished, and it was just so clearly fake, in my personal opinion. Like the car chases in Busan and or whatever, however you say that, the car chases in South Korea with Claw, like these moments right here. There's so many moments where I was just like, holy shit, that car that just got wrecked just totally became CGI. There's moments where Black Panther's like leaping from vehicle to vehicle, or he's like jumping from building to building, and I'm just like, oh, and like Andy Serkis is like shooting at him, and I'm just like, man, I hate to be that guy, but like, God, it's just the CGI is just so noticeably fake. Jesus Christ. Um, and again, most of the final battle between Black Panther and Killmonger, it was just like I just felt like I was like, fuck, do these scenes really count as live action? Especially like when the train was coming by. We're gonna go full screen again. When the train was coming by, hold up. I was like, fam, come on. For those of you guys who really love the film, come on, can we not agree that the CGI was just not good at this point in the film? I mean, look at that. Come on, fam. Come on. All right. If come on, son. Come on. I took another shot as well. Like, just no. Like CGI. Like, look at the suits. Look at the suits. Like just blatantly fake. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. All right. I'm sorry if I'm pissing you off, but I'm just keeping it real. All right, shit. And even there were definitely like plenty of moments. Like there's some super questionable shots during the sequences surrounding this environment right here. 100%. Like there'd be times where like when Black Panther was fighting in Baku, there were certain shots where I was like, boy, there's a lot of fucking CGI out there, and like during this whole battle sequence, uh, God, there was so much CGI. It was just Jesus Christ. Are they even on a real location? And then when the rhinos came, okay, I'm sorry, but your boy was cracking the fuck up. I was laughing so hard. Those rhinos looked faker than shit. Okay. I mean, maybe if there was like close-ups, they like really big close-ups, like when that one rhino like licked Michonne's face, like the textures they were alright, but yeah, when those like especially when those rhinos came up, I was like, boy, that's CGI out of here. That's CGI out of here. Anyway, let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Yeah, there was just a lot of points where the CGI was just not good. Below par. Below average. um Oh, the final battle between Killmonger and Black Panther didn't have that visceral, satisfying impact that it needed. Shit, the final, I think I kind of already said that, but shit, the final battle between Daniel Day-Lewis and Leonardo DiCaprio in fucking Gangs in New York was more satisfying than that. Oh yeah, by the way, Martin Freeman as the CIA agent Everett K. Ross. To me personally, he just felt kind of shoehorned into the story. I love the actor, really cool guy, as far as I know, but he seems like a cool guy anyway. But I just didn't care for his character. I understood why he was needed during this sequence here. Okay, the usage of his character here was fine. And then when even when, like the whole thing of Black Panther wanting to save his life, fine, makes Black Panther a little bit more complex and distinctive. Fine. But like this whole thing of like, Everett, he's like staying in Wakanda for like what seemingly like hours, days, or some shit. He is fully healed. He's fucking like saving lives and like holographic vehicles and shit. And I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, as the film went on more and more, like as we deviated away from this sequence, right? As the film went on and on, as the film went on and on past that sequence, I was just like, man, I just feel like we really don't need Martin Freeman's character. Like, I feel like he just totally was not necessary to be a part of the story beyond that point. But it's just me. My final negative here, as we hit the hour mark. My God. Ow! Final negative is that I felt like the romance between Lupita Nyong'o, Nakia, and Black Panther, and just their relationship as we saw it on screen was just so lackluster. I mean, what the fuck? Isn't this like an ex-girlfriend or ex-wife of Black Panther? You know what I'm saying? And they're kind of like on good terms and are, I guess, romantically about to get back together when we last see them at the end of Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there should have been more done with the relationship, you know, maybe some flashbacks to their past romance or something, but there should have been something more done with their relationship. I mean, goddamn, they're both such great actors, Lupita and Chadwick Boseman. I just wish there was something more done. They should have done more with the relationship, personally, you know. By the way, this ain't got nothing to this. I'm becoming a mumble mouth talking about this shit, but. By the way, shout out to my boy's hair, dog. Look at this. My nigga. Anyway, fuck was I supposed to say? Oh yeah, by the way, how funny was this part where he fucking just tells that dude, he tells that guy to run, he just fucking shoots him anyway. It's like, you little bitch. But this is what I was going to talk about. My scatterbrain ass. God. Fam, that might be the finest I've ever seen this woman. She looks so bad coming around that corner. This woman is a walking, breathing piece of chocolate. My God, that woman is beautiful. Jesus Christ, it just don't make no goddamn sense. Honestly, I don't know. I might talk about the mid-credit sequences in another video. That just, they was all right. I'm not one of those people who are like, those mid credit sequences, that post credit sequence. Oh my God, let's dissect. Like, no, they're rather simplistic and they were all right. But yeah, personally, if you haven't guessed, I'm feeling, as far as a rating goes, I'm feeling an 8. Feeling an 8 out of 10 for Black Panther. I think it's a great film, but as I stated in my little summary, I just don't think that this is next level storytelling for the genre or for the MCU as a whole. As a whole Black Panther movie. I don't think that is. But it's a great fucking movie, okay? I don't think it's perfect. I don't think it's a masterpiece, but I think it's a great time. I think it's a great film. So I'm giving that 8 out of 10. We're done. All right. I know we hit the hour mark, but I just wanted to. I'm really not into like. Let me upload 5-7 videos about Black. No, let me upload 5-7 videos about Black Panther movie. No, okay. I'd rather just upload 2 and just peace out. Okay. Shit, it's not that serious. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like when certain YouTubers, like, they just spam you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fam, just do 1 review and be done. Don't hit me with fucking 7 reviews. You know what I mean? Good Lord. But anyway, yeah, feeling an 8 out of 10. What did you think? I did it. I reviewed it. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I made it, guys. I made it. I think I'm going to take my ass a nap. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. You know, what did you think about it? God, I'm exhausted. What did you think about this film? Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you rate it? If you enjoyed this video, definitely make sure to like that, smash that like button, comment, subscribe. I did it. I did it in one take, goddamn. 8 out of 10 for me. What about you? Over and out. Good job, Ryan Coogler. You the man, dog. Could you imagine me watching this and heard that? He probably walked away from this review like, my nigga.